Hey everyone, it's another Thursday Thoughts with Anthony. And before I get into it today, just a reminder, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We would really appreciate it. Last week, I had the opportunity to put on an estate planning webinar for a group that we work with here in the metro area. It was a great chance for me to get reacquainted with a lot of the nuances of estate planning because there's so many of them. But one of the things that really jumped out, I asked this as a poll question, see if you can get it. In recent years, how many Americans, what percentage have paid an estate tax on their estate? And while you're thinking about it, an estate tax is just a tax on your estate, your assets and property that you pass on once you're gone. And there's ways to calculate it before you're gone too, but just for simplicity's sake, we'll leave it at that. What percentage of Americans do you think paid that tax? A lot of people said 20%. Some people said 10%. 2% was even a number. Well, it's way lower than that. 0.2% of Americans actually paid the estate tax the last few years, according to the IRS. Why so low? Well, number one, the threshold that your estate has to be valued at was raised a few years ago, and that makes it tougher for people to meet it. Tougher being good because once you meet it, then you pay taxes. So if you're under it, you don't pay estate taxes. That threshold is now $12.06 million and is probably set to go up again next year with the inflation that we've had. That may revert at some point in the future to half that amount, and then more Americans will be on the line for estate taxes. But still, we're talking about millions of dollars here, multiple millions, and right now, tens of millions of dollars. So a lot of people get worked up, are worried about the estate tax. I don't want to be taxed on the assets I have that have already been taxed. I paid for them with money that was already taxed. Why would I get taxed again? And the answer is you probably won't. And obviously there are 0.2% of people who do, but I think the estate tax, this was kind of my take home point from the webinar, was it's something that for now with current law, the worry about is a little overblown. It really doesn't affect that many people, and it's not something we're necessarily worried about as we're planning your estate and your future. So a little disclaimer there, a little piece of knowledge from my presentation last week. And if you'd like to see that presentation, by the way, this YouTube channel is where to do that. Just look at our past videos and you'll find estate planning webinar. So with that, I hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you in the next one.